Hello and welcome to Patty Knits and Spins. I'm your host, Patty. You can find me on Ravelry as Patty Sand. I have a group, Patty Knits and Spins, and you can find show notes on pattyknitsandspins.blogspot.com. So please come and join me. Today is April 19th, 2014, and this is episode 16. It's finally an FO. On today's show, I'm going to be talking about the pattern that caught my eye, FOs, whips, future plans, spinning, stitching, purchases, Alaska Fun Fact, and a possible knit along. So let's get on with the show. This week's pattern that caught my eye is a little bit different. It is a free pattern that I found on Ravelry. It is called Water for Elephants by Rose Hiver. It is done with 2 colors on fingering weight on a 2.25 needle. I liked it because the Fairbanks Fiberistas did a read-along, and some of them went to the movie, so I thought when I saw that this was perfect, and I love this color combination that this person did. So you should check it out because you might like it too. Finished objects. I finished the gray and brown marl socks on Patton's Croy sock, and I knit these on a 1.5, a 2.5 millimeter for my husband. As you remember, I cast on 14, knit up to 72 stitches, did a 2x2 rib this time with a Fish Lips Kiss heel by Sock Therapist. And you can purchase that pattern for $1 on Ravelry, and it is really worth the $1, and it would even be worth more because it's a great heel. Then I went 2x2 rib again until it matched up with this length of before the toe, and then I did a 1x1 rib for the cuff and a stretchy bind off, so that gives it more stretch. And if you remember, for those of you who remember, I should say, I thought that they had 2 different colorways. It wasn't. I just was knitting one colorway from one end of the ball and the other colorway from the other end. And they were the same colorway. I was just crazy. It happens. So I went ahead and gave away that other ball of, the other 2 balls of Patton's Croy to a friend so she could make it for her husband. But here they are. They're all done, and I'm very happy. Oh, what is that noise? That must be the angels singing. The clouds are opening because we finally finished. Yes, the royal we. Sorry, I finally finished Miss Winkle. Miss Winkle is a pattern by Martina Baim. It is done on, I did mine on a 3.25 millimeter needle. And last time you guys saw it, I was down here. So I finished all of that. And then Tuesday, I went out to my car and I grabbed it and said, I'm finishing this. I finished this last night, and I have a little bit left over for my sock yarn blanket, which I am still working on the sock yarn blanket, and I will show that once a month to show you what I have finished in the previous month. So you won't be seeing that probably until next week or the week after. Oh, the other thing I am working on is the Heliopath Vest by Emma Wolford on a size 7, 4.5 millimeter out of Cascade Lana d'Oro in the color 1080. And Lana d'Oro is 50% wool, 50% alpaca. And this is what it looks like. Last week I was here, and this week is what I did. I am now up to 11 inches and need to get to 14. So now that Miss Winkle is done, I will start working on this a little bit more. I'm still on the second ball, but this is all I have left of the second ball, so I'll have to start a new ball soon. And since I am done with the socks, I like to cast on another pair of socks. This year will probably be the year of the sock. And this sock yarn is another Patons Kroy, and this one is Sing in the Blues stripe. I'm knitting this also on a 1.5, 2.5 millimeter, and it's just a wee toe. So this sock is going to be the same as all the other striped socks that I've made for my husband. So that's great. Okay, future plans. I have future plans. I actually broke down and bought a pattern. I bought the Mystic, oh sorry, it keeps flipping. The Mystic Spiral Socks by Josh Reichs. It's $6. It just came out in April of this year. It's fingering weight sock. And I can't remember, I think it was on a 2.25 millimeter. And I probably will go up to a 1.5 because I like the 1.5, the 2.5 millimeter. I'm going to be doing this out of the yarn I bought in Hawaii this year, and it is a Regia color number 1132 in the candy colorway. So I think that's going to be a great sock. And as you show this again, that there's short rows. So, and it's 4 stripes sock yarn, and I can't wait. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And so I have that hiding out in my new Fat Squirrel Speaks bag. So I can't wait to start those. And that I'll be starting probably in the next week or two. We got some spinning done, guys. I finished the first 2 ounces of the Knitter's Nightmare Poltergeist 100% Polworth in the Spring Monster, 4 ounces. I'll show her a little fun thing back there. And so here is the first 2 ounces. And this 2 ounces is the fractally spun, where I had ripped it apart 6 times. I do mine 6. So I get really, really short bursts of color. So here is, you can kind of see the green and the pink and the gray. And I then got on my wheel and started the long section, excuse me, of the other 2 ounces. And here it is. Here we go. So there is the gray section, and I'm still slowly working on that. And I'm enjoying the spin. I like Polworth. I haven't been, fluffing. I've been fluffing it a little bit, but I haven't been doing it a lot. And the word has escaped my mind. Pre-drafting. I haven't been pre-drafting this one as much as I did the last. Okay, stitching. Here we go. I did 3 blocks. Yeah, 3 blocks this week. And that's so cute. Look at that s'more. The s'more is so cute. I like it. So I did the s'more, I did the firecracker, and the tent. And I'm working on 2 others. And I really like it. It's so much fun. This is from the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, the Aloha Summer Sampler. So I can't wait until that's done. It's going to be so much fun. I went to my local yarn store this week and I was looking for yarn because I wanted to make a sweater, or I was looking for yarn for a sweater, and they didn't have what I wanted. But then I walked past the Malabrigo Noob Fiber. So I ended up picking up 2 of these. I paid $15, and it is 100% merino wool, and this is the Sabadura colorway. And these pretty purples and just so pretty. And then I picked up the same but in the Cerza colorway. And I was thinking that I would spin them separately and then ply them together for a nice 2-ply. So it would be 4 ounces and it's 113 grams. So soft. Woo, squishy, squishy, squishy. I can't wait. So much fun. I wanted to talk to you guys about doing a knit along, spin along, craft along for the summer, starting like May 1st until August 31st. I would open up a thread. You could put whatever you've crafted over the summer break. And I don't have any prizes yet, but I might. I thought it would be kind of fun to do some type of, just to show off your finished objects. So let me know what you think, because I'd like to do that and see what we can get. The Alaska fun fact this week, I tried looking up some facts this week and I really couldn't find anything that was interesting to me. So I thought I would talk about breakup. It is breakup time. My front yard is almost depleted of snow. I have rhubarb growing. Like I said a couple weeks ago with the new snow, I was afraid that the rhubarb was going to die out, but it didn't. It survived the little snowstorm that we had. So I was really happy to see that. And you probably saw the pictures of it at the beginning of the podcast. So that is my front yard rhubarb. I love it. My backyard, though, is still full of snow. It doesn't get a lot of sun, and it takes a while for that snow to melt. I can't even get to my bike because I was going to pull my bike out and just ride around the block because the streets are dry. But I can't get to my bike, so I'm going to have to wait probably maybe the middle of May before I can get to my bike. But hopefully not. Hopefully it'll melt a little bit faster than that. At least I can trick myself into believing that. So I think that's it. I think I talked about everything I needed to talk about this week. If you have any questions for me, please, any Alaska questions, put it in the group. You can email me at akcold2@yahoo.com. You can private message me. That's fine. If you're watching this on the blog, you can also find me on YouTube as Pat Sand 101. I also am on iTunes as Patty Knits and Spins. So please come and join me. Come talk to me. Let me know if you like the idea of the craft along for the summer break. And you can double dip, triple dip, quadruple dip. I don't care. I just would get a little bit more action on the group. And if you're not a member of the group, please join us. And if I do have prizes, you will have to be a member of the group. So I guess that's it. I hope that whatever you craft to your heart's content. See you next week. Goodbye, everybody.